Hello, beautiful souls, and happy full moon. This is going to be a full moon energy activation and guidance session. And so if you are new to my videos like this, what we do is I go over the main energies that I picked up intuitively that are occurring for the collective this full moon, and then we do an energy activation to really ground these in. So it's a bit of a guidance session, an energy healing, and a guided meditation all wrapped up into one. In just a moment, I'm going to be connecting energetically to you and channeling through me the energy of this powerful full moon. So if you are open and receptive to this energy healing, it will always be for your highest and best good and per your intentions. You just state yes now. As I'm connecting energetically to you now, let's do some intention setting. We're going to pair it with our breath. So I want you to take some very deep inhales, and with every inhale, intend what energy you are calling in to your being, to your reality. And then with every exhale, set the intention of what you are ready to release. So just do a few rounds of this breathing with your intention setting, and then we're going to go through a full chakra cleanse before we get into the messages. Just doing one more round of that deep breathing, and then return your breath to normal. So as I said, we're going to begin with a quick chakra cleanse and rebalancing. Let's focus our energy on the base of our spine. Breathing in a beautiful ruby red energy into our root chakra. And now this energy clears, cleanses, and activates your root as it simultaneously releases stuck fear, any stagnation, insecurities, instabilities that are within your energy field now. Just continue to breathe into this chakra. And moving up now to your lower abdomen, to your sacral chakra. Breathing in a beautiful, vibrant orange energy, clearing, activating, and rebalancing your sacral chakra now. As you release any blocks, stagnation, stuck energy that you are holding within this chakra center. Inviting in more and more flow and creativity. And we are moving our attention and our breath to the area above our belly button, to our solar plexus. Breathing in a vibrant yellow energy, the energy of the sun, straight into our solar plexus, allowing it to clear, cleanse, balance, and activate this chakra as it releases all self-judgment, feelings of unworthiness, old ego paradigms. Allows us to confidently stand in our truth and walk forward in this next stage of our journey. And moving your attention and your breath up to your chest, activating your heart and your high heart chakras. Breathing in a beautiful emerald green and soft pink color into your chest, allowing this energy to clear out any blocks or any walls around your heart chakra, opening you up to the deepest levels of unconditional love, both for yourself, for others, and from others at this time. And now moving your attention and your breath to your throat, breathing in a soft blue color, allowing this to activate, balance, and clear out your throat chakra. Just exhale any lump you might feel in your throat, any insecurities around speaking your truth. Allowing this energy to activate you to a new level of showing up in your reality. And finally, let's move our attention and our breath to our third eye and our crown chakras. So the area that's between your eyebrows and at the crown of your head, the top of your head, breathing in a beautiful indigo, iridescent, shimmery energy from the divine, opening, activating, and clearing these chakras so that you may hear your guidance loud and clear as you are released from all mind chatter and doubt. And now we let go of the focus or attention, just allowing ourselves to be in a state of pure receptivity for the messages and the energy that are coming through in this session. Well, the first main intuitive message that I got, and really the overarching message for this entire full moon energy, is we are at a turning point. And this is a turning point from one way of being to the next. It is a final letting go of any fog, uncertainty, struggle, worry, into an energy where we're grounding in this newness. And this newness is within yourself, it's within your reality, and together we are creating a newness for the conscious collective. And so you may see this play out in one area of your life, or perhaps many areas of your life, but you are faced with a choice. And so your choice is to listen to fear or resist the energy that is nudging you forward, or to choose to trust and go for it. You're being strongly encouraged to release all of your worries right now, because what you are moving into is exactly what you desire most. It's what your soul is calling you to do. And so the universe is asking you now to release any worries or fears that you have. The universe is holding out a golden basket, and this basket is for you to just pour any worries that you have. Maybe it's about yourself, the world, any worry or fear that you have right now, just pour it all into this golden basket. And the loving arms of the universe is taking this golden basket and transmuting all of those worries into pure light as it assures you, reassures you, all is well. All is going to be well. You are supported during this journey. So the energy that I'm seeing within my mind's eye is you have been traveling along a path. Let's just bring this visual up. So if you can imagine the path that you've been traveling on up until this point, what does that look like? What does this path represent to you? And you've now come to the end of this trail. You cannot go any further along this particular path. But what you see in front of you is a beautiful golden meadow. And this meadow has been created by you, by the intentions that you've set, by what your heart and soul are calling you to do. It's already created. There's nothing else that you have to do, and you're already aligned with it. You're already there. It's just that it's so new, we don't realize we're there in it quite yet. And so look behind you on the path that has gotten you to this point. And give your gratitude for all the lessons that you've learned and where it has brought you. And if you are ready, let this path go and watch it dissolve back into light. You turn back around and you feel your feet planted firmly in this golden meadow. And like I said, this is a meadow that you have created, and there is nothing more for you to do besides just allow the energy of it to be infused within your being. So you can stand here, or you can just lay down right in the middle of this field and be still, be here, and allow yourself to receive these blessings and this alignment. As you are still being embraced by the golden divine energy, we move on to the second message that I got for this full moon, and that is a heightened intuition. And so some of you may have been getting signs, perhaps you have feelings, but you're not quite sure what it all means, what it's all leading up to. Or maybe you are intuitively aware of what is to come, or what you're stepping into or meant to be doing now, but it hasn't quite manifested in its entirety. And so no matter where you are within this full moon is giving us the opportunity to clear all of the fog, or any fog that's been around our intuition, any doubt in it, any indecision or confusion. And we are moving into a new way of acting. And this is going to be a way where we make our decisions now based on our intuitions. And that becomes our main point of focus. And it guides us clearly to what is next, always on our highest path of alignment. And we call back in those beautiful, divine, loving arms of the universe. And they place their hands gently upon your head. This is opening up your intuition, opening up your pathways and connection to Source. You begin to feel as all the old confusion is being cleared away for good. As all the doubt and mistrust are dissolved into a divine knowing. And your third eye and crown chakras are being activated to a level that you are ready for at this time. And you are still in this golden meadow, allowing the energy to be infused and aligned within your being. And the universal hands are still activating and clearing your third eye and crown chakras. While we move on to the third intuitive energy that I picked up on for this full moon. And this is the energy of letting go of an old cycle for good. And this is really talking about globally as well as on our individual journeys. Humans are very much creatures of habit, and we have formed habits and patterns of thoughts, of actions, beliefs, expectations, behaviors. We have formed these and they feel very natural, but many are ready to be released now. And so your soul is ready. And it's really just breaking some of these habits that you developed in this old cycle of your life. So when you were on that old pathway that we just officially stepped out of, there were patterns and habits that served you there, but they are ready to be released so that you can fully embrace the new with all of your being. And this doesn't necessarily mean they're bad habits. They can just be habits. Perhaps you've had a morning routine for the past 5 years and you may be getting inklings to switch it up a little bit. Or a way that you viewed yourself or the world suddenly doesn't feel right, or it feels uncomfortable. And it's really just because your soul is expanding to this next level. And you don't have to know what these are now. They're going to be revealed to you through something feeling off or uncomfortable when you engage in them. And again, there's nothing bad or wrong. It's time for some new patterns and ways of being to evolve through you. And so whenever they come up and something feels a little off, all you have to do is set the intention to release it and open up to your intuition and guidance to ground in this new way of being or perceiving. But for this energy activation, let's just imagine that all of the old patterns and cycles that do not serve you any longer, whether they are known or unknown to you, are now all being extracted from your being, and they form a giant cloud right above you. And as you witness this cloud, you recognize that these habits or patterns were never a part of you. They were always a separate energy, and you can feel your separation from them now. And as this giant cloud has formed above you, your divine team of guides and angels, the archangels and other light beings come in, and they clear this cloud away. So all of this is being done for you, and just allow. You are still embracing the energy of this golden meadow. The divine hands are still activating and clearing your higher chakras. And your team of light beings are still clearing away this cloud of old cycles and habits as we move to the final energy that is coming through for this full moon. And this final energy is helping you release all of the ways that you have subconsciously held yourself back in any way. We're going to bring it up to the surface so that it can be transmuted for good. So just like with these habits and cycles, these are very ingrained ways of believing or perceiving, and they all stemmed from an energy of limitation, although that has been unknown to us until now that they're being brought up. And it has served you. It has served you as self-protection. But you do not need this energy any longer. Some of these energies, thoughts, beliefs may have seemed very logical. May have seemed like they were just a part of who you were. But you have energetically shifted and expanded past where these are serving you. And as you allow yourself to let these go, you really open yourself up to an entirely new relationship that you'll have with you, with the world, and with everyone in your life. Well, imagine now that there is a cast forming around your entire being. And this cast is being formed by all of these energies of limitation. You can feel how restrictive it is now. And one single golden feather comes down from the heavens, and it lands gently upon this cast around you. And as it does, the cast begins to break apart, to crumble, fall, and dissolve. And you see just how fragile this illusion was. And as you allow it all to fall and fade away from your awareness, you sink deeper and deeper into your connection with the infinite, into the expansive nature of your being, feeling only self-love and acceptance for all parts of you. and fully letting go all energies that have emerged from fear. And we allow now all that we experienced in this session to ground into our being. Feeling ourselves still. Allowing ourselves to ground back into the here and now. Breathing deeper into your body, allowing the breath to ground you, bring you back to this time and space. And I have now disconnected from your energy field. Let's take a moment to say thank you for all who helped us in this session today. I want to thank you for listening to this. I know it was a bit longer than I normally do, but a lot wanted to come through, and so we had to allow that. Sending you all so much love and light. Extensive healings are always listed below. I'll talk with you next time.